gonna get all.
All right, so we should be good to go here. Water. There. We're back. We haven't streamed for a couple days. We'll do that later. Of course, I respond when I'm in both doing something. But we're back. We have had a very, very busy week so far. Why we are now streaming this today. Going for our 7th badge. This is what the team is looking like. Remember, I did say I was going to do some Iron Island grinding, meaning I was just going to go battle the people on Iron Island that I didn't. As you can see from the previous stream to now, we did go ahead and add the mana fee to the squad. We put in our rewards, which we put in our Master Ball, which is going to be all the way down here at the bottom. So if we encounter a legendary that we do have the potential of catching, we do have an extra Master Ball basically. For that legendary, and then I can still make 2 of my Pokemon shiny because we did go ahead and make the Metagross shiny, because let's be honest, shiny Metagross is one of the shinies out there. It looks incredible, especially in 3D. And we finally got around to doing this as well. And that was putting in our 3 legendaries that we did earn. So we do Pika Hexen. We did it at level 53 mainly because that is the level checkpoint that we have after beating Byron. So their movesets actually aren't that great, especially the Lugia. Lugia's is, you know, put it nicely, awful. But they're still relatively good mons, as you can tell, just like looking at their stats and everything. Made them both calm-natured. Because why not? So my big thing is, and I want to take a gander, because I don't know how long we're actually going to be streaming this today. I don't know if it's going to be something that's easy or something that takes forever. I got to kind of make some executive decisions here, because we have 7 free encounters, and that's 7 free encounters that I can just go into grass and go catch whatever I feel like catching. There is still the decision on what we do with these fossils. And in my humble and honest opinion, with us having 7 free encounters, And then what do we have here? We have 6 different fossils with 2 each. That's another 12. That's almost 20 extra encounters. And if you have seen the fact that we have basically almost 2 full boxes of mons to choose from that are still very much alive. Great. Come on. Stop calling. Stop calling my futon. It's already ruined because of you. Anyways, what was I saying? That's essentially 20 free encounters. And I would rather, because yes, we have been kicking ass and taking names in this series. We really have. In my honest opinion, I think we say, with the fossils, we just sell them for money. Because sure, I can randomize them and get encounters, but if I get broken things or dupes, then I can just re-randomize it, and that's a lot of PK hexing that I don't think I really want to do. And like I said, you just saw our PC box. It's not like we're hurting with mons right now. We have actually a lot to choose from, with even more encounters we'll be getting today. So I think we will just sell the fossils, and then our free encounters, we will just probably just go back through random routes. I really don't know entirely, but what I do know is that we need to spin the wheel, the challenge wheel, and see what we have for our first challenge for stream today. Because we got a decent amount of Team Galactic stuff. All right, voice acting. On God, I should probably cheese this. But we got a lot of Team Galactic stuff that we got to get through today. So I'm probably going to want to... Probably just going to go and do my encounter stuff right now, to be honest. I don't think I've gotten an encounter actually in Candlelight City either. So I think I will just go ahead and surf. We got our U-turn TM, which I believe the only, well, no, Infernape can learn U-turn as well. So Infernape and Crobat can learn U-turn. Is it worth me trying to... Oh, you know what? I have an idea where I want to go for one of my free encounters. But this is a first encounter that we got here in Candlelight City, which I should still have some quick balls. Right? Do I? Yes, we do. Okay, and I have nest balls too, so I'm gonna probably be going back through low-level routes and catching stuff. I could technically go back to routes that I'm like, I don't know if I should actually catch something here. I think worry too much about encounters because our team is looking really nice. That being said, if we wipe, then that's a problem. That is in fact a problem. So yeah, I think I'm gonna try to avoid. I'm gonna try to avoid stuff for right now. I'm gonna go for encounters. Which, when we fished south of Sand Gem, that's where we found the Krabby, right? And we killed it on accident? I think so. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to... I didn't call my encounter. So this does not count, technically. This technically does not count because I was going to use a token. I'm going to go ahead and use a token, or one of my free encounters here. Now, the thing is with the free encounters is it's a chance to catch something. It's not a guarantee. So, but getting dupes with things, pretty nice. All right, so Dodrio is what we got for our first free encounter. Going to go ahead and just quick ball this guy. Because as we know, the quick ball is a little bit of a cheat code for us. We can catch Dialgas, but we can't catch Dodrios. Kind of odd. I'm actually gonna write down on this sticky note here, because this sticky note has got YouTube stuff on it, and this is actually gonna probably get tossed probably after Friday stream. So I'm just gonna write free encounters, and I'm going to just write the number 7, but I'm gonna write like the numbers out as well, so that way I just like cross them out. So obviously free encounter number 1 being Dodrio, can go ahead and cross that one out. I'm gonna Leech Life it. I don't think a Leech Life should kill. I still haven't done anything with illegal. I have a poison type move on Crobat? Like what? Did I get rid of Poison Fang? No. I don't think Crobat can. Did I really just miss? I think I did. I think I did. Do not get a crit, please. Okay. And we will lob a Great Ball at this, because I don't think I needed anything more than that. I still have technically I still have 2 illegal moves. I have a Tutor and Egg move on top of that, so it's gonna vary, because I think the illegal moves will always be better. Especially in the case for us with our Crobat. Who is getting its shit rocked right now by this Dodrio. Kind of ridiculous that this Dodrio does not want to stay caught. He gets a crit. Better not be like bad omen for my luck today. Thank you. That was way too much. You know what I'm thinking about doing is just going back through these like areas that like I failed encounters technically, and just essentially getting my re encounters. Can we actually even do anything with this? Welcome to the Pal Park. This is where top-notch trainers demonstrate their Pokemon catching techniques to their peers. Oh, are you Tristan? There are rumors about you. Where is your hotshot trainer? We'd be honored if you would participate in our catching shows. Happy day for me. Let's not waste any time. Let's explain how the Pal Park works. We're at the Pal Park manual for situations just like this. What should I explain? Basic rules. Catch 6 Pokemon, 6 special Pokeballs for this challenge. Participating trainers are required to supply the 6 Pokemon that are to be caught. Do not supply the stock of 6 Pokemon. You may not be able to participate in the catching show. You'll be given 6 Park Balls. Use the Park Balls to catch the 6 Pokemon you provide. You may make Pokemon migrate from Kanto or Hoenn. Doing so will stock your catching game. Insert a Game Boy Advance, Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Fire Red, or Leaf Green in the game pack slot. When your DS is turned on, currently Pokemon can migrate from the game pack to the DS card. And you don't have a Pokemon. Makes some Pokemon migrate from Kanto and Hoenn. So what's the point of this? in this game if you can't actually migrate anything. Hello, Ash. How are we doing? How are we doing? I'm gonna go back to Sandom Town because I'm gonna use another one of my free encounters to fish and get a crabby. That's what I'm gonna go do. Do you have a Manaphy? We do in fact have a Manaphy. We had to replace our Empoleon because it did unfortunately die in the previous stream. I think it died to a Metagross. Yeah, it died to Riley's Metagross on Iron Island. Got a good replacement for it. Which, I mean, Manaphy's pretty good. I mean, base 600 stats is always good. Running it as more of a special attacker right now. I mean, it does have acid armor just to boost its defense. But Tail Glow and then Signal Beam and Surf is nice. Would probably prefer Ice Beam on this guy, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. But yeah, no, he's pretty good right now. Haven't really gotten the chance to use him today yet, but he'll definitely have some time to shine. I definitely think so. So let's go ahead and use our old rod and see if we can fish up a crabby. It's not a crabby, but I will take a horsey. I might even fish again to the crabby. I would be careful if watching any ZA leaks. I haven't watched any ZA leaks, but a lot of the other guys that I've been talking to have been talking about the ZA leaks. So I'm not really... I try to stay away from the leaks as best as I can. Pokemon specifically. Tries to keep myself spoiler free. I think with some other games, I don't really care too much. I'm gonna name this thing Doodra. And of course, I'll check out the natures for everything we can later. Oh my god, it's a female crabby. I'm so happy with this. If anything bad happens to Manaphy, on God, I'm putting Kingler on. I'm doing it. I want to show the power of Kingler. I heard Electrosk is getting a Mega, could be busted with it not being weak to any type. Yeah, I mean, for me, I feel like if Electrosk was to get a Mega, he wouldn't necessarily need to lose his ability. Kind of like Mega Evolution, he didn't lose his ability, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think he lost his ability. I think he kept Sandstream, which is fine because like him having Sandstream is basically him getting a free special defense buff. Like that's, you know. And Electros having Levitate with no weakness was something that was a thing when he was like just, you know, it's been a thing. So like to me, it wouldn't really bother me if he kept Levitate. But I could also see it, I don't know, it depends on the design, of course. How they choose to design him could give him a new typing. I think because he's like an eel, electric and water would be pretty cool. All right, I'm gonna use a free encounter here because this is another area where we did fail an encounter. Because we were originally encountering an Elekid when I first came over here. But Drifloon, not bad. Not bad at all. I haven't really used Drifloon a whole lot before, so would never be against using Drifloon. Fun fact, I feel like I say this story all the time because of when this series happened, but I did a White 2 Extreme Randomizer in almost 3 or 4 years now. I don't remember, but it's been some years. I had a Musharna, which its typing was randomized to Ghost and Flying. Ghost and Flying is a typing that has 3 immunities. And it also had Volt Absorb, so it technically had 4 immunities. And with a mon as bulky as Musharna, that is insane for it to have. So yeah, having a ghost type isn't terrible. You can go ahead and name it Buloon because I think that's a great name for Drifloon. I'm actually going to encounter here again. See if we can get our Elekid that we didn't get. Ugh. Not. Don't hate me now. I am not the biggest fan of Electrode. I am not the biggest fan of Electrode. Okay, so that's 5 of our free encounters that we have spent so far. I'm trying to think if I spend another one over here to try to get Elekid, or do I try to go potentially get myself a Gibble? Because, I mean, we do have a ground type with the Torterra on the... with the Torterra. I'm gonna name it McQueen because that boy is fast. Hello, is it... I want to make sure I say this right. Is it Leela? Leela Eakin? Leela Eakin? Electric types. I'm using another free encounter here, by the way. It's not that I don't like electric types. It's I'm not a fan of Electrode. I think Electrode is not that great of a mon. I haven't really used Hisuian Electrode at all. I think Hisuian Electrode actually is a little bit better. I don't have one of these. That's what I was trying to say. I don't know if my mic didn't... I don't know if the mic didn't pick it up or not. But Electrike... not bad. And actually, now that we're here and talking about it, Ash, I know you have been in multiple of my streams, and you have told me how you have wanted to name something, specifically an electric type. So I will let you name this Electrike here. I will go ahead and let you have the name for this Electrike here. All right, and then we have one more free encounter that we'll go and do. I think we are going to go into, I think it's Wayward Cave. Whatever the cave that's underneath the cycling road bridge. We'll go down there, see if we can get ourselves a Gibble. If we can get a Gibble, awesome. If we don't get a Gibble, kind of a little bit tilted. A little bit tilted. You go ahead and so what are we going ahead and naming this little guy? What are we naming our electric? So we're just gonna name the electric Ash, I take it? Okay. I'm understanding that correctly. That's what we're gonna go with. He's going Pokemon. A live Pokemon, I should say. It's kind of nuts. Yeah, we're gonna fly from Orberg. Hopefully we don't run into too many going to Wayward Cave. As much as Gliscor would actually be pretty decent. Mankey. Mankey again. Here, or do I gotta go further? Yeah, I think it's a little bit further up. In here. All right, so Wayward Cave. Let's go down here. I don't think I can get a Geodude because I think our first encounter here initially was a Geodude. So we should be able to get hopefully something rare. Don't really know what to say. Not really fond of Claydol. I think design-wise, it's cool. I think it's cool. I think as a Pokemon, it's not great. Super dude. But you can't get everything you want, so Sableye could have been cool. Is Prankster an ability in this game? In Gen 4? I feel like it is. I also feel like it's not. And especially because they added the fairy type in this game, that would make Sableye like mega ass if he was not capable of having Prankster. That's kind of what makes him decent. All right, let's go ahead and fly back to Canalave because we have not done any storyline stuff yet today. I was trying to avoid the story stuff with this with the challenge. Prankster got added in Gen 5. Okay, so I was thinking correctly. I was about to say I don't think Prankster was an ability in Gen 4. All right, so taking a look at the encounters that we got from our free encounters and even our Candlelight City encounter that we just never got. Take a look. Our Tentacool is quiet-natured, which isn't bad, but would probably be down as opposed to our speed. Here's what it is. Quiet-natured Dodrio, that's actually terrible because Dodrio is actually pretty decently quick, and it has no special attack, as you can see right there. Relax-natured Horsey. I know Kingdra has a lot of the stats that are kind of like the same generally. I don't really know if that's good. Quirky, that's fine. That's a neutral nature. And of course, it's got shell armor, so it can't get critted. Huge. Unburden on our Drifloon, which is defense up, special defense down. Right. Yeah, because speed is SPE, so special defense is that. Okay. Unburden. And then hasty nature, which is actually a good nature for him. Actually a good nature for him. All right, and then we have our other two guys here. We got our Electric, which is attack up, defense down. Can you run Manectric as a physical attacker? I know it's mainly special. I've always thought of it as special attacker, but can it be run physical? Or could it be run mixed, I should say? I don't know. Because its defense down doesn't, I mean, it sucks because, yeah, you don't want, like, it's fragile, but not really harming it, I don't think. Levitate, naughty nature, yeah. It's not that hard. No. Nope, I don't want to hear it. Okay, so everything... There was nothing in there that was, like, insane, which is fine. I don't need anything insane. To be honest, we're not going to have, like, radical changes to our team. We haven't had radical changes to our team, like, this entire series, so... What I am going to do is I'm going to scoop up a few more quick balls, because quick balls are a cheat code. And then I'm going to see if I can buy some more. Okay, we can buy Ultra Balls, which I'm assuming either we bought them at the department store or somewhere else. But I'm going to buy like enough to have 40. And yeah, and we're still not even like worrying about breaking the bank. I feel like we're super duper loaded. And I haven't put on the amulet coin at all in this game, so it kind of says a lot. That kind of says a lot. Go ahead and talk to Dante here in front of the barrier. Too slow. Come on, let's move it. Wait, that didn't look like a normal NPC. That was a normal NPC. Don't talk to me. I'm so stupid sometimes. Hey, Tristan, over here, this way. Okay, Grams, I brought Tristan, like I said. All right, I'm gonna be out of here. Or I'll be out of here. Okay, I get it. Everyone's here finally. Tristan, everyone listen. May have forgotten already, but I studied the evolution of Pokemon. The more I study, the more mysteries that appear and multiply. Pokemon that evolve and those that don't. What makes them different from each other? Do those that are immature as living beings evolve to ones more mature? If so, what do we make of the legendary Pokemon that don't evolve? This is where you three come in. In the 3 lakes of Sinnoh, there are said to be Mirage. We can obtain data on them and may shed some light on how the process of Pokemon evolution works. I need help from each one of you on this grand undertaking. Help me find these Pokemon that are considered to be mirages. What are you saying? I didn't get a Pokédex. And who was it that bolted from the lab before I had a chance to give you a Pokédex? That's water under the bridge. Seeing Pokemon with your own eye. Count on me. It will help my Pokédex. The scam? What is going on? Kristen, you'll go too, won't you? Would have made you all go regardless anyway. Now there are 3 weeks fortuitously there are 3 of you. You should therefore split up and investigate the lakes individually. On you go to Lake Verity. Outside, I want you to investigate Lake Acuity. There is harsh. I need a tough trainer to go. Yeah, of course, Gramps. You know how to call it. You can tell I'm the hotness. You know what? I'm going to catch those legendary Pokemon for you. You know, as a thanks for giving us our Pokemon back on Route 201, even though I forgot completely about it until just now. Very well, I'm counting on you. Now that leaves Tristan with Lake Bower. The lake is between Veilstone and Pastoria, if memory serves. Has it stopped? Are all of you unharmed? What was that about? No, wait, I mean TV, the TV, news, anything. Have you actually watched the anime? I have not really watched much of the anime. What you just witnessed is actual footage from the scene. It was taken by a cameraman who happened to be there. Certainly impressive. Who knows what the explosion was? Perhaps they said it was an explosion. But why Lake Valor? Let's get outside. I'm concerned about the town. You kids, be careful going down the stairs. Kristen, you should leave now too. There may be aftershocks, however, be alert always. All right, so that was the first challenge, actually. What we are going to go ahead and do is we're going to spin a reward wheel. We need to go to a cup for us. It's taking sweet ass time, but luckily it popped up, so I'm just gonna reload. So for the voice acting challenge, we will get a reward of... I'd be so down with another. Okay, we got nothing out of that. Kind of sucks. But... luckily, I don't have to do a challenge like that again right now. All right, follow the leader, which right now we have the Crobat out front, so that's what we will stick with. So follow the leader will be our Crobat, and basically it means I just have to have the Crobat lead the entire time, this entire 30-minute duration, which is fine because Crobat isn't really going to do us a whole lot for these. It leveled up first is probably going to be the main priority. Where Rotom was introduced, he was in an abandoned house and made him portrayed as mischievous, and he made pranks of Ash, Brock, and Dawn while they were in the house. And all of the different forms caused them troubles. And this series is near to the end now, so you probably don't have much challenges left for the run. It depends. I have to kind of keep playing how I have been playing, like sharp and on point. Otherwise, if I get the punishment of having to play the after game for this, I I don't know what all Drayano has in the aftergame of Renegade Platinum. And if I have to play the aftergame, I have to beat everything in the aftergame, which includes an Elite Four rematch, in order to win. So we don't entirely know if we keep playing like we have been playing, and we don't got to worry about potentially playing the after game. But we got to get good luck in terms of our rewards, which we have done up to this point. But especially because we're basically playing this game blind. I don't know like any surprise or secrets that are in the game, so it's kind of one of the reasons why actually like the voice acting challenge isn't a terrible challenge for us, because it allows us to read the dialogue and pay attention to it a little bit more. Really, you turned your head as soon as I ran past you. I like to join the Magikarp flopping around in the mud. Not particularly, but go ahead and go for the fly. No fake out from the Perugly. Went for body slam instead. Okay. How much does it do? I don't expect this to one shot. It does with a critical hit, though. Just saying. Just saying. I remember seeing this scene like for the first time when I was a kid, and it was kind of disturbing, just like seeing all the Magikarps just like flopping around. But it also makes me wonder, like after everything that happens here, how did they fill it up with water again? Like how did we fill up this entire lake with water once again? Skunk Tank. It's gonna be like the same thing where we go through and we battled all the admins pieces, which we should have a battle against Saturn. I don't think Drayano would have changed that. I don't think Drayano would have changed that. Okay, so Crunch doesn't do too much damage to me. Leech Life should be enough to kill. So even though I went for Leech Life to get my health back, Aftermath does a decent amount to me in turn. I need like just a straight up dark type. I need something that's like a dark type that's fragile, so I can just use it as a health pack. I'm saying that even though I do have like potions, so should just be using those really. Houndoom. Might just switch here, to be honest, because it has Intimidate. But let's have the Manaphy come in. Manaphy should be able to handle this pretty well. Not a fan of that. I think a Surf should kill. Yeah. I'm curious, do we ever get the chance to battle the other admin? What's his name? Sharon? We've seen him once. I know you see him again when you go to the actual Team Galactic HQ after you beat the 7th gym. So I mean, we're about to find out. Now, obviously, we're expecting a full team of 6. We did not get a full team of 6. Okay. All right, so this is interesting for a multitude of reasons. I would imagine that I outspeed an Alakazam. I just have a hunch that this Alakazam is going to be sashed. I really don't want to deal with sashed Alakazam. Did you notice the important people of Team Galactic are named after planets? Yes. Ooh. Needed that. Oh, man. Okay, so the Combine was there. I think Meteor Mash just one-shots. And even then, I would have probably gotten it down to a range where if Meteor Mash somehow didn't kill, I would have just bullet punched. Right on. Okay, so we've seen Alakazam, Rhydon. Octillery. Yeah, I know Octillery is pretty slow. I don't remember what his team was when we battled him at the mansion. I'm remembering Octillery. Obviously, I know his ace is Toxicroak. But what else did he have? Bronzong? I think it has to be Bronzong. I think it has to be Bronzong. Outside of Sucker Punch, I mean, I guess it might have Earthquake. It could. It can learn our EQ, so I could see it potentially having EQ. I don't really think he can do a whole lot to my Metagross. Fake Out doesn't do too much damage. It's got Cross Chop. Curious to see how much this does. Oh, it's Life Orbed. Ooh. It did 60 damage to me with a Life Orb. That's kind of nuts, actually. Some are called after Roman gods: Venus, Neptune, Mercury, and most importantly, Jupiter. Pluto is called after a Roman god, but is a dwarf planet. Yes. Facts. All right, Bronzong. You, my friend. I will just go into my Torterra. I want to say Crunch will two-shot. I would try to... I honestly feel like most of the time Bronzongs have Levitate. I'd rather just go for the Crunch because it's super effective as well. And I didn't really want to go into Infernape because our best fire type move was Flame Wheel. So I might need to look at what other physical fire type moves there are in this game that are better. All right, let's go back to Twin Leaf and we will heal up at our house. And then we should be able to pretty much run through that Team Galactic thing, no problem. We're actually going through this a lot faster than I thought we would be. Now, with that being said, I don't know. I don't know for sure if we are gonna be surprised with a special event that happens. So Serpski, what's up, Super Bench? How we doing? How we doing today? These two, I can lead with them. They should be fine. How we doing on this fine Wednesday? Love how that guy's dialogue was like, "Hey, it's just my job, man, to be stalling you." Pretty fire team. Yeah, no, my team for this series has been mint. We'll say that. Had worst days, been up and down. That sucks to hear. Hopefully the good things are really treating you good, and hopefully those bad. I try to tell myself a lot of the time, because I like to think I have good days most of the time. But you know, sometimes when days are bad, they can be really bad. I just gotta tell myself that. Climb the dust docks. I should kill. Definitely. Metagross outspeeds Beautyfly? I know I have 5 levels on it, but I literally have a negative speed nature. Full odd shiny, or was it something weird? So with the master mode, I have a reward on there that I'm able to make a Pokemon shiny if I want to. And so I decided, because we had the Metagross on our team, and Metagross is one of my favorite shinies of all time, that I was just gonna go in and make him a shiny. Because like all the other shinies for my team members, I mean, Crobat's is pretty unique and different. I mean, Rotom's is as well, but Metagross is just, I think it's a whole different level. Damn, that's 70% Hurricane. Missing twice? That's insane. That is insane. Losing was part of my job too. I feel better saying that. Yep. Yep. Knock my Pokemon into orbit. Oh yeah? I'd like to see what you have. I'd like to see if Drayano treated you nicely. Gonna need a little bit more than a Nidorino. Just saying. You know what? I could probably go for Fly here, and then I could just Surf. Got some good double battle synergy with this team. Surf did not kill the Nidorino. It didn't kill either of them, actually. Poison Tail, Super Fang. Wow. Dookie dookie. You know what? I actually should probably switch back into Metagross here. I guess I could go Metagross or Torterra, just for Earthquake. So that is if they send something else out that is weak to Earthquake after this Nidorino goes down. Oh, we love that. We love those 1 HP crits because they matter so much. Head smash? What the? Just gonna go ahead and bullet punch. Oh, hell, priority. Double priority. That's what we need. 100%. So if our battle against Saturn, he only had 5, Mars is going to have a team of 5. Otherwise, things aren't making sense to me. All right, we got 2 Golbats. Bruh. Kate, you are 10 levels higher. And this boy is at +4 special attack. I'm not going to let him get a chance to use his special attack at all. Wormadam? What form? Oh, the plant cloak? I could just... You know what? Let's go for fly and then bullet punch. Wow. Let's see. Are you going to have a Mothim? Are you going to have a Mothim? Or are you also going to have a Wormadam? Awesome. Hell yeah. Meteor Mash that guy. Now, if I miss the Meteor Mash, I'm just gonna put the... Psychic on the Crobat. That's not gonna do too much, I don't think. I actually did more than I thought it would do. For it being 10 levels lower, unless I'm not super knowledgeable, maybe Crobat doesn't have that good a special defense. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't get the chance to really use Crobat that much. I think it's a slept-on mon because of how annoying Zubat can be. Some lovey-dovey couple to the rescue. No. I'm just here to I'm here to kick your butt. All right, so we're having a little bit of a mirror match here. Curious to see what her Crobat goes for, because I actually was about to switch. It's gonna switch into Metagross. Let's see how much vision. It goes for Brave Bird. That's 60. No, that is 72 points of damage. The crunch is going to be enough to kill because of the recoil, which is why I stayed in there. If I miss and got critted by Brave Bird, I would have died. But quite frankly, I didn't think it would happen. So not much to worry about there. Remix. All right, go ahead and go for the crunch. We saw in the battle against Saturn that crunch 2 shots Bronzong, so no reason to change up the game plan at all. Gyro Ball, that shouldn't do too much. Yeah, 24 points of damage. Holding the leftovers. Okay, it's fine. It's fine with me. Definitely deal with that. Yan Mega. Now it has speed boost. So what have we seen? We know that she had Yanma the first time. Saw Yanma, who we did. We know we saw Zubat. We know she has Purugly. We don't know what her... I can't picture what her other mon would be. No idea. Psychic? Ooh. Speed boost? I actually hope it's faster than me this turn. Now I should kill. Unless this thing is focus sash, which because it's a Yon Mega, I could definitely see it being sashed. But it's not. Level 60. We take those to the bank. Speaking of the cat, here comes the cat. Seeing the levels though for these admin battles, I can't imagine Candace being higher than like, what was Byron, 53? I could maybe see Candace being 60, but nothing higher than 60. Because you guys got to think, we have already gone through that first snowy route of the game. So there's like 2 more. Yes, there's 2 more, but... Ooh, Kangaskhan. I'm taking a very, very big risk here, and I know that I am. I think close combat kills. And if it does not, I'm gonna be pissed. Yeah, I don't see Candace being... I don't see her being like higher than... Okay, we want to learn Flare Blitz. I'm gonna teach our guy Flare Blitz. I definitely think I need something instead of Brick Break though. Because it's not like we've ran into a lot of like screens. Late screen. I haven't ran into a lot of that. So I could either teach myself U-turn, which U-turn actually wouldn't be a terrible option. Because we have a lot of earthquake coverage on our team already, so honestly having the ability to pivot is not a terrible thing. I think I will do it right now. I will teach U-turn to my Infername. Let's go into our bag here. 89, right? Yes. Thought about teaching U-turn to Crobat, but Leech Life in this game is too good to... It's too good to not take advantage of. We can go ahead and dip out of here. We will fly over to Celestic Town, heal up, and then, I mean, for the next 3.5 minutes, make as much ground as we can. Probably be able to get through most of the first snowy route without any problems. I'm just trying to think if there's any places we haven't been to yet where they would want us to go. Where Drayana would force us to go. I don't think there is. Probably have to spray or repel immediately as well. We're gonna get rock climb here very shortly, so definitely be something for us to mess around with. I also told myself that I was going to sell the fossils, and I still haven't done it yet. We'll get around to it, I suppose. Can you imagine like the trainers in this snowy route would like rematch us? Whole different like team and whatnot. If they give you the access to it this early, they won't. Okay, so our repels effect wore off, which I'm gonna think, yeah, we can definitely get an encounter in the next route. You just gotta wait a little bit because of where the grass actually is located. Route 217, here's Maylene. Don't ask for a friendly battle. Oh, you're giving me a focus blast, Ian. Oh, he turned down the, like... It's just a light snow like we've seen in the route normally. Okay, that's actually kind of... cool. Okay with that. Now, I don't remember if we ever came to the reasoning or the deduction of what Magmortar is in this game. I remember reading something saying fire psychic, but I could also see fire fighting. Either way, I'm just gonna switch. Rather not. There's the psychic. He probably is fire psychic. What's that do? 37 points. So not too much damage. Go ahead and go for a stab Soif. Oh, and I gave the Manaphy the scope lens as its hold item because I didn't really want to rely on just Mystic Water. I wanted something that was going to benefit all of its attacks that would be clicked. So that's why it is holding that. So Venusaur. Venusaur, this should be pretty quick and easy KO for Crobat. And we get to spin our reward wheel after this. Hopefully we get a reward. Because we actually were doing a challenge. We were doing a challenge in the last 30 minutes. A little bit more of a challenge. Fly should kill. Stab super effective, 8 levels higher. Yes. Yes. Kingdra. Ooh. This is like the one typing I got nothing for. This is like the one typing I got nothing for right now. I'm trying to think, because we're going through a snowy route, is it even worth it to try to level up the Torterra today? I don't think so. Okay, that's a really good damage. And yawn, that's fine. Because I outsped. I don't get affected by the hail. I'm looking good. I'm looking fine. Doing great, one might say. Yeah, Thunderbolt is enough to kill. I'm just trying to think of who do I choose to level up here now? Because Crobat's already at 60, and that's perfect. Honestly, you know what? Let's go Manaphy. I think we go Manaphy for who we level up next. But before we go with Manaphy, I have to pull up my reward wheel, which is right here. What I do know is after this stream is done, your boy is gonna eat like a madman. Another Pokemon shiny would be sick as well. Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. Here. Do that. Let me write this down. So shiny. I would have taken actually the additional life in the master mode because we said that that's going to max out at 2 times per series. So I would have taken it so that way I had 5, you know, if I don't beat this game in 5 game overs, then I just lose outright. Oh, before we even start giving out items and whatnot, I should be spinning this wheel here. Oh, that's massive. 30-minute duration, no challenge. We gotta try to get out of jail. So just a reminder, in case we don't remember what the get out of jail does, get out of jail makes it where I can essentially skip a challenge. I don't get to pick what goes on, like what I do for the challenge wheel. That is a Devil's Advocate. Devil's Advocate is the one where I get to pick what I do from the wheel as a challenge, but a get out of jail basically just makes that challenge that I spin null and void. And then obviously for that 30-minute duration, I just don't have anything that I need to do. So us getting one of those right now is pretty massive. There's a fair few challenges that I would want to skip with a get out of jail. There's a fair few. But we've seen it too with some of the side of the first challenge fail, which was the 8-hour stream challenge for our second stream of this series. We really haven't had any like catastrophic game-changing punishments for this series, which is, I think it also tells me the more that we do Master Mode series, I need to draft more stuff for the punishment wheel, because I don't think we actually like have enough stuff on the punishment wheel. Like I feel like we have challenge wise, I think we have like plenty of challenges. Rewards for the most part, I feel like we're good. I know I made the couple additions for this this series in particular. I think it works. But punishment wise, I feel like a lot of the punishments on the wheel are really only for like Generations Master Mode. I need something that can work not only for Generations Master Mode, but for something that can work across any Master Mode series I choose to do. Or just trying to spam protect. Enough. What are you trying to prove? What are you doing there? And Jinx. I'm gonna be honest, I'm just gonna go into Metagross and I'm gonna bullet punch it, because I know it can kill. I think Jinx's special defense is actually respectable. So we know Jinx is pretty paper frail, so on the physical side. So just bullet punch, get him out. Conditions weren't very good. Actually, they're much better in this game than they are in regular Platinum, because you can actually see everything. So changed around what Rock Climb's typing is in this game. Very curious. Do I tail blow? Nah, I think I'm just gonna end up surfing twice anyways. Depending. Yeah. Also outsped Robot. I am kind of surprised that we outsped a Crobat. Yeah, because Crobat has like 130 base speed and Manaphy's only 100. And I'm Gentle Nature, which does not up my speed in any way. So some of these speed tiers are messing with me. They're messing with me big time. Snover. I think one Signal Beam should be enough to kill. So I kind of have to predict what Candace is going to have for her team, huh? I think she's going to have Abomasnow. I think she's going to have Frostlass, because that's her ace. Mamoswine. What other ice types are there in Gen 4? Maybe Weavile? I don't know what other ice types I could see. Alright, Abomasnow. I might as well just let... Well, actually, wait. We got rid of... Really don't want to take Recoil. I mean, it doesn't matter. I can heal, obviously, in between battles, but... I guess if we get to the gym and we don't actually battle it in time before the challenge goes off, or before we have to respin the wheel, I should say, it's not the end of the world because I do have to get out of jail if I get a stupid challenge, which definitely can happen. Happen more often than not. All right, so we got a rare candy, which means we do need to use that basically immediately. I think Infernape is probably going to be the one we want to use it on to actually, you know, get the most out of using it. $57. Because there's a lot of like rock climbing areas, I'm trying to think if when we get the chance to, I don't remember if we caught a Bidoof or not. I feel like we did. I'm gonna teach somebody rock climb, and I want to go and I want to make sure that I basically battle all the people that I can battle as we have rock climb. So I guess my question would be, because we're gonna have to do the Team Galactic event next stream, but we're gonna only be able to bring, unless I want to give up a slot for rock climb. Is that the smart thing to do for a game like this? I think it is. I think the only mon on my team that could learn rock climb would be the Infernape. But what would I get rid of is my thing. I feel like it'd have to be U-turn. Fake out's too good, and then close combat and flare blades are both stab. So I don't know. I have to make the decision. That'll be more for when we actually get to that point. What the hell? What a wonderful nightmare. I hope nobody ever wakes me up. Thank you, Darkrai. All right, so first encounter, Route 217. Give me something. I have no idea if this is species or not. I don't think it is. I do not think this is a species. Which actually, now that I think about it, isn't Glalie part rock in Wasn't it already hailing? I could have sworn it was already hailing. But to me, that feels like a little bit of a waste. But we did catch the Glalie, so... Which I guess Glalie should be in my good books after the performance it gave me in our Ultra Sun series that we did later last year. He is, in fact, Ice Rock in this game, which means he's got quad weaknesses up the butt. Fighting into Steel. But I don't know what I would have preferred there. Maybe Abomasnow. I learned how Abomasnow works recently. Like, obviously I know it has like snow warning, but like I'm meaning in the sense of like being a physical or a special attacker. I always viewed it as physical because of like Ice Shard and Wood Hammer, but it can be mixed. Actually technically has a higher special attack stat, I believe. But yeah, no. Kind of crazy that I'm just now learning that about Abomasnow. Because he was never like an option that I wanted to go with because he's got so many freaking weaknesses. 5. Okay. I'm pretty sure outspeed, so can't do much about that. Dive really shouldn't do too much to me. Yeah, it does not. Excuse me. Go ahead and go for that Thunderbolt. With Wise Glasses, stab super effective. I think this kills. No, Dugong typically has good special defense. Glaceon. Okay, this is where we just go in and we close combat. So let's think for a second. We saw in Wake's gym that Drayano made it to where the rain was up in the gym. I could definitely see the hail being up in Candace's gym, even though this is not like Gen 9 where if hail, or well, got changed over to snow. If snow was up, it would boost ice type's defenses. So I'm curious to see if that will be the case for Candace's gym or not. Up to Lila. Okay, so there's the TM for hail. No! Stop scratching the futon. No rock climb either. Unless we get it inside the house, because normally the rock climb TM is like left outside here in the snow. About to find out. I don't think it's likely that it would be lying on the ground. This is the one occurrence where it's not on the ground, though. We haven't actually seen it yet. So somebody said in this route, somebody said something about the dowsing machine. It's a max repel. I definitely don't have it yet. In fact, that's the only HM we're missing. Maybe it's somewhere else. Because it's excuse me, typically outside of that house with that hiker person. So I don't know. I don't know where it could be. Let me move my cursor out of the way so we don't have to look at that. All right, Machamp probably has no guard. Dynamic punch. They went for scary face. Actually, that was probably the best thing it could have done for me because I popped into Metagross. This guy's gonna completely have fighting types. Lucario. And it could stay in. I mean, it might have Bone Rush. Close combat? Oh, that's gonna hurt. I do have good defense, though. Oh my god, never mind. That did like not as much as I thought it would do, to be honest. Definitely thought that would have done way more. Toxicroak? Okay. I wish I could stay in. Probably shouldn't stay in this, so go to Crobat. Go into our Crobat. We'll obviously take some hail damage, but it is 100% accuracy in this game, so we should be okay. No! Yeah. I want you to jump up there. You can look out the window. Get some fresh air. Stop clawing the futon. This thing is ruined because of you. There's nothing up there. Do not knock down that picture. Do not. I don't think if rock climb is going to be in a plainly obvious spot, or is because Wake gave us waterfall after beating him. So I'm curious to know. Curious to know what might happen there. All right, fake out from the shift tree. Not gonna lie, a little bit annoying because I was trying to just one-shot this guy. One-shot this guy with the signal beam. Should definitely kill. That's some decent experience. Blissey, fucking course, my lucky Eggmon is out on the field and Blissey decides to come. Oh. Can't take advantage of this. If only I ran the Manaphy physical, I could have. Altaria. Okay, so we remember that Altaria is fairy and dragon. So I was gonna go Metagross because I can wall that typing relatively decently, but with him being as low HP as he is, I didn't want to go in, have to heal, and then attack. I'll just go Rotom. Quad effective should still, yeah, I was gonna say should still kill. Should still do the damn thing. Yeah, we haven't seen anything higher than like 53 at all. About to sneeze. Oh my goodness. This is not a new encounter because it's still Route 217, so. Hey, how's it going? Hey, Alan. How we doing? How we doing? Acuity Lakefront, this is a new area. Be too slow, listen, see the rocks are all lumpy, you can't climb those. I'm doing pretty decent. We're doing Pokemon Renegade Platinum Mastermode. Basically what that means is I'm playing this game and I have challenges that I gotta do every 30 minutes. If I complete the challenge, I get a reward. If I fail the challenge, I have to do some sort of punishment. And so far, we've actually been doing really freaking well. I think a large part of that has to do with the fact that I played about a good half of this game for a series about 2.5 years ago now, almost 3. So going through the first half of the game was relatively simple because I was smart enough to know what important battles had what things or what to look for, not to be completely caught off guard by stuff, basically. So, when did I start streaming in general? Are we talking about today, or are we talking about just like actual like YouTube wise? Also, Jinx did go for a Perish song, so I'm gonna signal beam this. This might just kill it, and if it does, I'm not particularly bothered. Avalanche? What's that do? That does nothing. This Jinx has no physical attack. We're talking about streaming or doing YouTube in general. On this channel, we realistically started doing like uploads for this back in like 2017. I did do YouTube when I was a kid, but I don't even know if that account exists or if it does. I don't know what's, but for this channel, I started uploading in 2017. I know I started streaming around the same time, but I think a lot of those streams got deleted. For good reasoning. I don't remember what my first stream actually would have been. I would have been like Call of Duty. Like, but yeah, I think our first like Pokemon stream, maybe 2020. I know that's not something that normally happens, so sure, the snowbound town is always freezing cold, but these tremors are abnormal. It's very strange. What the fuck is happening? Basically, I work for streamers. I make all stream stuff like 2D, 3D model, logo, banner, overlay, screens, etc. Can I show you some of my work? I'm gonna say not right now, just because I am in the middle of streaming. I know I try to do a lot of my like overlays and stuff on my own, just because my vision for things is, I feel like sometimes it's difficult to put pen to paper, or well, thoughts onto paper. I also know that I'm not artistically gifted like some people. So the guy is in front of the gym. Which means we have to go somewhere. Where exactly? Not a clue. But I'm trying to talk to everybody. Ooh. Okay, so 10K for those evolution items. If I ever feel the need to do that, I gotta remember. I probably won't remember. Candace is teaching me about Pokemon. Stop these tremors. Oh, no, you're not being serious. Would it really be a Regigigas causing all these problems? Perhaps. All right, let's go ahead and spin our challenge wheel because we don't get a reward because the get out of jail was a perk. So here is, we gotta catch a type. Crap. I'm gonna look this up on my phone because it's just gonna be easier this way. Because I don't know how long the Snow Point Temple stuff is gonna. I really don't. Pokemon type wheel. All right, if we can see that, go ahead and spin. I don't know what typing this says. Can't see because of this stupid fucking ad. Oh my god, get this ad off my screen. It's at fighting. Honestly, don't know where we can find any fighting types. But I mean, if we can find one in here, that'd be great. Only the strong may enter the Snow Point Temple. Do you wish to prove your strength against us in a battle? I think I Tail Glow the Manaphy. Or you know what? No, I Acid Armor this first turn, and then I go for Fly. So that Heracross going for Protect tells me that it's got Guts. Because there's really no other reason it would be going for Protect. Turn one. Oh, never mind. That's so odd. I'm curious to see if this Blissey has Reflect. Does Blissey learn Reflect? Does Blissey learn Reflect? It's going for Hyper Voice, which does okay damage to Crobat, okay damage to Manaphy. The sucky thing with Manaphy is that if I want to attack with Surf, I have to go for it on the same turn that I go for Fly. Which is, to be honest, just as annoying as Snow, but why do we keep going for Protect? Why do we keep doing this? This is going to do nothing to Blissey. Grantar obviously protects itself. I feel like I need to heal up this turn. I'm trying to think if I heal up this turn. I don't think T-Tar is gonna hit a Manaphy. And that puts me in a bad spot because of the fact that I went for, I think a rock type move like Stone Edge is gonna just one-shot Crobat. Oh, I went for Protect again. That's an interesting decision that was made. Hey, Trident gets the XP this time for killing Blissey. Even though it didn't kill the Blissey. I feel like I have to surf. Meganium? Crap. No, I don't surf. I think I go for a poison move on Meganium and get it out of here. Will a stab quad effective poison fang kill? He just keeps going for protect. Why? Why do you keep going for protect? Like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me that you're going for protect. Okay, so light screen's gone. So T-Tar still is going to have the special defense buff because of the sandstorm. For alligator. Okay, so intimidate on the Crobat's not great, but I think a surf plus fly. This fly is obviously going to go first because Crobat's faster. Surf, despite the fact that it's resisted, it's +3. So it does about half, which is nice. Etar should get eviscerated. That's actually crazy to me that he just took that. That was a +3 stab, super effective water type attack. And he did not die. So for alligator is double speed. I don't know if he's faster than Crobat. I don't know if he's faster than Crobat. He's not. Do live. Went for the double. Went for another agility. Why? Sandstorm just kill it? No, he lives. Dude, what are we doing with these protects? What is the game plan here? Because outside of the one turn that he's went for crunch with that Tyranitar, he's clicked protect every single time. And now I'm pretty sure you put yourself in a 2v1 situation. That's bizarre. I gotta think, where have I gotta think because of the challenge. Where have I encountered a fighting type? Or where could I encounter a fighting type, I should say. I think you can get Machops in the route north of Orberg. That might be where I go if time is looking a little bit rough. Which right now it kind of is. Okay, so Typhlosion. I just realized they had all the Johto starters, Heracross, Tyranitar, and Blissey. That's crazy. Can you even encounter anything in here? I'm pretty sure you can. Yeah, there we go. Me a fighting type? Okay, so that's obviously oops, because we've technically had a Golbat before. We got a calcium. I could have just walked over there and grabbed the item. Maybe something else in here that's not just Golbat. Okay, there's Jinx, which already... That is. Now here comes the fun part. Everyone's favorite mechanic in Pokemon. The ice puzzles. I actually get my encounter here, or we just like... That. That's also dupes. How's everything in here? I mean, don't get me wrong, this is why you catch everything, so you can get yourself some good stuff. Okay, we got an Ice Stone. I think that only works for Eevee for Glaceon. Anything else that evolves with an Ice Stone. I'm pretty sure I already have a Geodude, so... There we go. And I haven't seen you before. Are you here to help Candace? Pokemon here is awaking from a long slumber, but that isn't good for anyone. We need to put it back to sleep. Just need a little bit more power. I should put it back to sleep for a while. Okay, so that's where this is where we get Rock Climb. I think I can just escape rope out of here. I guess if I don't, if I'm not able to, I can just do whatever. So now I can go to the gym, but I want to put the... I'm gonna put the I don't know what like half of those things are. I've never seen them before. I wanted to put the time back there so that way you can keep an eye on what the time is. And as you can tell, it's 4:30 our time, which means we've been streaming for a little over 2 hours now. Not too bad, not too bad at all. I think I'm gonna just go and try to find a fighting type, catch a fighting type. Because I really don't want to fail a challenge. I really don't. Especially one like this where I can kind of have some control over it. Put my finger on where I can find another fighting type. There we go, see? It was that easy. And then as far as going through the gym, who do I want to basically wreck all the trainers? Who do I want to wreck all the trainers? Probably Metagross. Because Metagross is harder to level up, so it takes more EXP to level up. In close combat, see, this is where Brick Break would actually be great. But I guess now that I think about it, Brick Break is a TM in this game, right? I could just teach Brick Break back. Let me check. Let me check before we spin our reward wheel. $31. I know things. Yep, it is a TM. So I can just teach it back, actually. Because Metagross is pretty freaking good. Like, I don't feel like I need to rely on him too heavily in this gym. Just like going in, getting levels, yada yada yada. I think Infernape needs it a little bit more than Metagross. Because Metagross has got the pseudo legendary base stat total of 600. But since we did go ahead and complete our challenge, which was catch a fighting type Pokemon, we will go over to our reward wheel. Cool. We got nothing out of that. A bit of a dagger, but you know what? We're getting nothing to hurt us. We're getting nothing to benefit us, but we're getting nothing to hurt us. Just irritating when that happens. All right, let's go ahead and spin our wheel. Don't give me any. That's absolutely chef's kiss. We got a second get out of jail, which basically means we have nothing for challenge for this next 30-minute duration, which we should be able to beat the gym in that amount. As long as I start moving now. I'm gonna go ahead and give Manaphy back the scope lens. We'll give the Infernape the Lucky Egg to run through this gym. Hopefully get a lot of experience. Did I teach Infinite Brick Break? I did. Okay. I think Goldfish memory, man. I don't remember things as sharply as I should. I remember when BDSP came out, somebody did a glitch where they got to Candace, like trying to slide up that slope thing immediately, not going through like the entirety of like the snowball puzzle, which is insane that they were able to figure that out. And see again, Goldfish memory. Did I give Infinite the lucky egg? I did. Okay. So even though Ice is not a great typing compared to some of the other typings that are in the game, we do need to be careful because Ice typing does have some pretty decent team synergy. Obviously, it's a lot better in Gen 7 through 9 because of things like Aurora Veil. But it still can be a problem even right now. All right, Wall Rain, I'm not. So I'm 51, 53. We're going to assume this is 55. And I was under the impression that I could see her not being higher than 60. Definitely won't be 60. Just based on what we have fought up to this point. I could see maybe 57 or 58. Which, considering where a lot of our team is level-wise, makes sense. It makes sense, because we have Crobat at 61. Probably most likely hit 60. Battling the people in here. Metagross is 56, Torterra is 56. I know I just saw Rotom, but I cannot remember what level he was. 56? And I know levels aren't everything, but for us to be high leveled or on par than it is to be slightly under. Glalie, we know you are a Ice and Rock type. So we'll just go ahead and Brick Break. Because that is quite effective. Because that is another Glalie. I figured there would have been a Frostlass, but I guess if the ace of the gym is Frostlass, you don't want to show it before. Good thing I did teach the Brick Break back, though. Just going to be getting myself a lot of experience. Because everyone has like a team of 3. Okay, so even though Seal is in here, Seal is only a primary water type. Malestreon changed it in this game. Which I don't know why he would. Thanks. Alright, I will just switch. Go into Metagross, Bullet Punch. Even though couple level difference, we still do get the kill with the Bullet Punch. That's nice to know. Dugong. I think Break Break. I'm saying this. I hope I'm right, but I think Brick Break will just kill outright. If it does not, that'll be sad. Critical hit flip fake out. I definitely should. Yeah. So we definitely get a lot of experience because of the Lucky Egg, but I feel like it's not like a broken amount. Which I would say is a good thing. It feels like when Lucky Egg and decode how much experience you begin. Get a complete team of 3. Half paying attention there. You got snow warning. You only got a team of 2. Okay. Okie dokie. $59. I don't know how many people are left for us to fight. I want to say 2. I want to say it might be 2. Oh, 57. We have 233 attack. That's crazy. There's those 2 right there. I took a step too far. Okay, so it's this person and then that one person over there who are left. Another dugong? Not making the same mistake twice. Not making the same mistake twice. Wow. Placed her? Ooh. Switched. I'm glad I don't have like setup moves. Because I think like moves like power up punch or anything like that, I'd be relying on that stuff like no tomorrow. Power up punch might be like one of my favorite TMs of all time. It sucks because it was only a thing for like Lapras. I'm just gonna stay in. Rather stay in with something that's not weak to water. Let's kill. Okay. $57 for Pachinko. Yeah, I definitely think 57, 58. Just based on what we've seen so far, seems realistic. Especially because I don't need to break that snowball there on the side. So I'll battle you. Go over to the left, hit that spot, go to the right, and then that clears off all those snowballs. And we'll be good to go. We have what, 18 minutes left of this? Yeah, we should definitely be able to gym. Well, even then, it doesn't matter. As long as I get into the gym battle, and I'm in the gym battle, I stay with whatever challenge is on the wheel until that battle is over. So it's good. It's all good. All right, Mammoth Swine. Not taking any unnecessary risk here. We are going to go into Manaphy, and we will surf. All right, and since Infernape was the only one that lost HP, I'm just gonna go ahead and use that super potion. Clear off all those snowballs. So we're gonna expect Abomasnow, Frostlass, Weavile. I think Mammoth Swine's gonna be there. Couldn't put my finger on what the last two will be. I think Abomasnow is always gonna be the lead because of Snow Warning. Unless some sneaky shit happens where Snow gets put up before we battle her. I think Abomasnow will be the lead. I just can't think of ice types off the top of my head. Yeah, there's Abomasnow, 55. Ow. That really is not much of a jump, but I guess when you truly think about it, it does make sense. It does make sense. Wait, so that means her ace is going to be 56. So I'm not even going to get any, like, I'll get level checkpoint for the fact that we're going to beat the gym. So we'll get to 56, but no one's going to get any bonus rare candy. So it's really only going to help out things on the box if I need any sort of replacements. But Abomasnow lead, I'm going to just fake out. I think a fake out brick break combo is gonna kill Abomasnow. I really don't feel the need to go for Flare Blitz, especially because I'm like 99% sure that it's gonna be running the Akaberry anyways. I don't see it using the Chople. Okay. Oh, I should have given it the Charcoal though before coming in here. Maybe it won't matter. Maybe it won't matter. Maybe it won't matter as much, I should say. Definitely will matter in terms of damage. I mean, Flare Blitz is 120 base power. So. Wall Rain. You are. It's a tricky choice because I could just go into Pachinko and Thunderbolt. I don't know if it's going to one shot. But it's definitely better than staying in with something that's weak to water. So, and I know Wall Rain does get access to EQ, but it can't hit me because I have Levitate. So it doesn't matter. I fully expect this thing to live. It does not. Wow. I'm actually kind of surprised. I'm actually kind of surprised. Okay, there's Mammoth Swine, which I think we do the exact same thing we did earlier, and that is just go in, surf this thing. He may have a Waterberry. He does. Oh, I totally didn't. I said it after the fact. I said it after I clicked my move. It's gonna go for EQ, which that's gonna do a pretty good amount of damage. It does exactly half. But regardless if it heals or not this turn, it dies. So that is okay. It was okay with me. It is okay with. All right, so Frostlass is coming out. So here's the ace. Obviously, Ghost is scary. So Shadow Ball is definitely going to be on its moveset. We know this. I feel like it's going to be sashed. Am I crazy for thinking it's going to be sashed? I don't know. I also don't know if switching into Metagross here was the smarter thing to do. But I'm just going to go for Bullet Punch, which I don't think is going to one-shot. That's pretty damn close. Here's the unless it gets a crit. So what I just said, ignore that. I clearly don't know how to make good choices. Oh, that's a dagger. That is a dagger. Damn, that really does suck. Oh, that sucks a lot. Metagross has been so good for us. And to lose him like that's another one of those things where it's like, that's on me. Like, I should have just went into Infernape, Flare Blitzed. Keep her moving. I guess I was just worried about recoil with recoil with hail damage. I think that's what I was worried about. But even then, it wouldn't have mattered. Like, I can still always heal. And I'd still have my Metagross around, so. Obviously, Weavel's going to be sashed. Wish we had swapped in. You can Swords Dance all you want. I mean, Ice Shard is obviously there as an option, but you don't go for it, so. I mean, I'm definitely going to want another Steel type. Like, no sugarcoating that. We're definitely going to want another Steel type, so I'm going to definitely take a look at my PC box after this match, or after this battle. Let's see what Steel type. It's just, what do I feel like adding that would actually mesh well with what we have right now. That was a terrible read. It wasn't even a read, just terrible choice. I knew it was gonna have Shadow Ball. You just go in, Infernape, Flare Blitz. And then for Weavile, I could have swapped into the Weavile and broke the Sash. I mean, we are gonna have, we're always gonna have the potential to get a jailbreak. So we can always, there's always a shot in bringing back Metagross. But right now I gotta think what to add, because we can't bring back Metagross. I mean, Psychic type was also helpful as well. Both the Steel types we had on our team are now gone. Okay, so looking at our first box, not much in the form of Steel types. There is my boy here, which I wouldn't be against using, but that's bias. And I mean, also got an Adamant nature. I'm not really a big being there. I already have fighting type, so I don't need that. Ground already have, so don't need that. Fairy we don't have. So I could go Clefable. Problem is with Clefable, I don't think I'd be able to learn Moonblast because I evolved it into a Clefable kind of prematurely. I don't think I'd be able to do anything with that. Other Steel types. Other Steel types we got in this box. There's Shieldon, so we can get Bastiodon. Not really wanting that. Dragon. We have the Dratini. Nose Pass. Steel type. I already have an electric type, so I don't really. Right now, to me, it seems like our only real like type. I guess we could. We really want it. I don't want it. Drowsy. Oh, I didn't even think about Altaria, Fairy and Dragon. I was just talking about it earlier when we were facing that Kingdra. I didn't have anything for Dragon real. Well, I have stuff for Dragon. I don't have Dragon and Water. Fairy would be good against. I'm kind of set on Clefable. It's a good bulky mon. It has an ability that can make it do stuff. I don't know what move. I don't know what move Moonblast is written over in this game. But I definitely would take the couple illegal moves that I have as but also knowing Driano, he definitely could have changed up learn to make sure the Stone Evos actually learn things by level up. I definitely see it where he would have done something like that. And looking at our team too, if we take Clefable, that puts at a perfect balance of 3 physical attackers, 3 special attack. What is our... This would probably be ran physically because of its nature. Clefable's typically special. I don't know if it can ran physical. Ice type, we don't really need. And obviously, we can always change Rotom's. We can always change Rotom's form, but I don't really need type. We already have one. Fable, though. I think that's what we will do. So when we are back again, let's say Wednesday. Probably won't stream this tomorrow. I work tomorrow. Friday, I'm pretty busy Friday as well. Got free time Friday, and then I got something else. Saturday, I work. I think we might stream this on Saturday night. That's what I'm leaning towards right now. So when we're back on Saturday, we will have our Clefable caught up in levels. 56 was the level checkpoint for us, so that will be nice. I will probably also go... I'll probably go explore the region a little bit. I say that because there's a lot of walls, so I think I'll do that on my own time. So it'll essentially be like what we did for Iron Island for this stream, where we went and did all that stuff off screen and everything to prep for today's stream. So I think that's what we'll do. Because to me, that's the smartest thing to do. But yeah, like button down below would be greatly appreciated. This is one of, to me, this feels like one of the shorter Renegade Platinum Mastermode streams. I mean, I don't remember how long the one was after the 8-hour stream challenge, but we have done quite a bit. Quite a bit in what feels like a short amount of time. Really hasn't been that. Really hasn't been that short. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy, make sure you show your support. Click that like button down below. Make sure you subscribe. I would like to see that number over there. Hit that number that's down there, 500. But seriously, ever since we even started doing this series, the support for it and everything has been incredible. So I can't. I'm not even like mad about it. The growth has been excellent. Very, very appreciative. Thank you. Like I said, we will be back with this on Saturday night will be where we are tackling all of the Team Galactic important story stuff. So that's either going to be something that I kind of fly through, or that could also be something that takes ages to get through. I don't know, but either way, that'll happen Saturday night. We'll be streaming again on Friday, free time Friday. Just a reminder for that weird. And I think I said I was going to do Wi-Fi battles. Don't quote me on that. I don't remember if I said I'd actually do Wi-Fi battles. But we will wait and see for that third option. Otherwise, that third option might transfer over to something else. I don't know entirely. But again, thank you guys for watching. See you guys